This video was produced by organizing 9 slides that will be presented. I will read what's written and the description of the images, as well as the translation of the written text into the sign language. First slide. In capital letters, centralized black ink is written. Global report organized by the World Federation of Deafblind and Sense International. One line below, in centralized black ink, is written. At risk of exclusion from the implementation of CDPD and ODS. On the next line, in red capital letters, is written, person with deafblindness and inequality. Second slide. On the top left is a colored image of some books in a stack. The last one is in the center and it's opened. Next to it, in black ink, centered, is written. Data collection performed for this report combines a review of academic literature and 2 researches conducted among members and colleagues of WFDB and Sense International, besides case studies. To the right is a colorful image of 2 dogs standing. One of them is holding a piece of paper and a pencil, as if he was fulfilling it, and the other one is in front of him, as the person who answers. 2 lines down on the left is a colored image of a globe. The countries are represented in green and the oceans in blue. To the right, in red ink, centralized, is written. The quantitative analysis of censuses and the other data collections were taken into account, representing the largest international analysis on the situation of people with deafblindness so far. Third slide. On the top left in black ink, centered, it says, between August and November 2017, the survey was conducted on PubMed, Google Scholar Center of Information from Web of Science and Educational Resources. To the right is a colored image of a calendar of the year 2017. You can see that the months are arranged in 3 lines with 4 columns each. 2 lines below, on the right, is a colored image of an open wooden box, and inside are several colored squared papers, on each of which is a question mark. To the left, in red ink, centered, is written. Questions were asked about terms such as deafblindness, double sensory impairment, and combinations of deafness and blindness, visual and hearing impairment. Fourth slide. On the top, in red ink, centered, it says, countries included in the data analysis. Below is a colorful image of the world map with the countries in gray. In red are the countries that were included in the survey with a detailed analysis, and in blue are the countries only in prevalence. Among those in red we can highlight Brazil, United States, Mexico, Alaska, South Africa, Sudan. Among those in blue we highlight Colombia, Ecuador, Venezuela, Iran. Fifth slide. On the top to the left in black ink centered it says, national representative studies from a population base of 22 countries that measured the prevalence of deafblindness were used. To the right is a colored image with a black background. There is a blue magnifying glass with its outline in flashing lights, on a blue world where the countries are also in flashlights. 2 lines below in red ink centered it's written. In total, 97.6 million people were included in 22 groups through the datasets. 2 lines down to the left is a colored photograph of 4 hands using sign language, 2 hands above and 2 hands below in a tactile sign language communication. To the left, in black ink, centralized, it's written. This is the largest analysis based on population with deafblindness so far, and includes evidence from several regions and countries. 60 slide. On the top, in red ink, centered, it says, Average deafblindness among people over 5 years old and in 22 countries. Right below, in black ink in a yellow background, is written, in average, 2% of the population lives with deafblindness. Below is a graphic. Vertically is written prevalence and the numbers in percentage. 0.0%, 0.100%, up to 0.900%. On the horizontal line are written the names of the 22 countries that have participated on the survey. Botswana, Brazil, Cambodia, Cameroon, Colombia, Ecuador, Ghana, Haiti, Indonesia, Iran, Kenya, Malawi, Mexico, Mozambique, South Africa, Sudan, Tanzania, Uruguay, USA, Venezuela, and Vietnam. We highlight the data from Brazil, 0.350%. Colombia has almost 0.500%, and USA 0.850%. 70 slide. On the top, in red ink, centered, it says, prevalence of deafblindness by age. Right below, in black ink, in a yellow background, is, deafblindness is even more common among people's ages. Below is a graphic. Vertically is written the prevalence and the numbers in percentage. 0.0%, 1.0% to 9.0%. In the horizontal line are the groups separated by age. 5 to 17, 18 to 39, 40 to 59, 60 to 74, and 75 and beyond. Below are 11 countries that have submitted data. Sudan, Indonesia, Tanzania, Mexico, Ghana, South Africa, Ireland, Vietnam, Brazil, USA, and Uruguay. All countries stay on the 0.0 line between the ages of 5 to 17 and 18 to 39, then start rising until reach 75 and beyond. We highlight Brazil and the USA, which has more data between 60 to 74 and 75 and beyond. 8th slide. On the top, in red ink, centered, it's written, prevalence of severe deafblindness by sex. Right below, in black ink, is written, deafblindness is greater in women than in many countries. Below is a graphic. In the vertical is written prevalence and the numbers in percentage. 0%, 0.1% to 0.9%. On the horizontal line are written names of the 11 countries that have presented data. Sudan, Mexico, Ireland, USA, Indonesia, Ghana, Vietnam, Uruguay, Tanzania, South Africa, and Brazil. We highlight the data from Brazil, which shows that men are slightly above 0.4% and women are slightly above, but do not reach 0.5%. The data from the USA shows that men are a little over 0.9% and women a little over 0.9%. 9th slide. On the top, in red ink, centralized, it says credits. Right below, in black ink, centralized, it says creation and editing by Fernanda Falkowski. Audio description roadmap by Fernanda Falkowski. Translation to Portuguese by Shirley Maia. Narration in Portuguese by Fernanda Falkowski. Narration in Spanish by Ximena Serpa. Translation to English by Débora de Magalhães. Narration in English by Débora de Magalhães. Translation in Sign Language by Renan Antonello.